All right, number 2. So phosphorus has the molecular formula of P4. So when we talk about phosphorus, we mean P4. And sulfur has the molecular formula of S8 in this particular case. Okay, so they're giving us a definition. How many grams of phosphorus contain the same number of molecules as 6.23 grams of sulfur? Alright, so we're going to go from grams of sulfur to grams of phosphorus. So if we have the grams of S8, can we convert to moles of S8? All we would need is the molar mass to go from grams to moles. Okay, and they're saying how many grams of phosphorus contain the same number of molecules as 6.23 grams of sulfur. So if we can figure out the moles of sulfur, and they say that it has the same number of molecules, shouldn't it be the same number of moles of phosphorus? Excellent. So those should be the same number. If we're trying to find the number of phosphorus molecules as the same number of molecules as sulfur. So if this is 10, then this is 10. And then it's home free. They're asking us for how many grams of phosphorus. So if we had the molar mass, can't we determine the grams of phosphorus? You got it. All right, so let's do it together. I'm going to do this in 2 steps. All right. So first one here, let's start out with the grams they give us of sulfur. 6.23 grams of sulfur. Grams of S8. Always write everything you have because, you know, if you just write just regular S, you're going to miss out on the molecular mass. And we're trying to find the number of moles of sulfur. So in this case, find the molar mass of S8, find the molar mass of sulfur times 8, and you get something like 256.56, okay? Grams are in 1 mole of S8. So here's the grams, and we're going to get the moles of S8. Do the math, this times this divided by this, and you end up with something like 0.0248 moles of S8. Sure, you could go from moles to molecules and molecules back to moles, but it's going to be the same. So we're just going to keep things easy, and we'll convert it to moles. Just use moles. So here we go. We got this many moles of sulfur. So it's going to be equal to the same number of P4. So let's put the same number, 0.248 moles of P4. And let's use our equation. Now let's convert it to grams of P4. Moles, the units on the top are the same as the bottom here. 1 mole of P4 is how many grams of P4? Use the periodic table, figure out the mass of 1 mole of phosphorus, multiply it by 4, and you get something like, what did I get? 123.88. Yeah, it looks pretty, 889 or something. 88. Do the math, make sure the moles cancel, we end up with grams of P4. You're going to end up with something like 3.08 grams of P4. And that's what they're asking for. So let's see what we got here. And the answer, actually it's written 3.08 on my test. I don't know why this messed up, but there's the answer, kids. All right, go for it. That's it.